Hello students, welcome to Applied Biology. Today I'm going to discuss the most important cell organelle, that is nucleus. The nucleus is a membrane-bound organelle found in the majority of eukaryotic cells. It is the control center of the cell and it has two important jobs. Storing the cell genetic material known as DNA, which is organized into chromosomes that holds the instructions for building and maintaining every aspect of the organism. It coordinates essential activities like growth, metabolism, making proteins, and cell division. Nucleus consists of nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, nucleolus, and chromosomes. Let's discuss nuclear membrane. The nuclear membrane, also known as the nuclear envelope, is a double membrane structure that surrounds the nucleus of eukaryotic cells. It acts as a protective barrier, safeguarding the genetic material within the nucleus. The nuclear membrane provides structural support to the nucleus and participates in various cellular processes, including various phases of the cell cycle. Nuclear membrane has two layers. The outer layer is connected with endoplasmic reticulum and the inner membrane encloses the nuclear content. Nuclear envelope has small gaps known as nuclear pores. These nuclear pores facilitate the transport of materials including RNA and proteins between the nucleus and the cytoplasm. Let's discuss nucleoplasm. It is a gel-like substance or semi-fluid matrix found within the nucleus of a eukaryotic cell. It is enclosed by the nuclear envelope, which separates the nucleoplasm from the cytoplasm. The nucleoplasm contains various structures including chromatin, that is complex of DNA and proteins, the nucleolus that is involved in ribosome synthesis, and soluble nucleoplasm proteins, which helps in DNA replication, repair, and transcription. Moreover, nucleoplasm participates in regulating various cellular activities by providing an environment where genetic information is stored, processed, and utilized. Let's discuss nucleolus. The nucleolus is a distinct membrane-less organelle located within the nucleus of eukaryotic cells. The nucleolus is formed through the aggregation of proteins and nucleic acids. The nucleolus plays a major role in synthesis and assembly of ribosomal RNA and ribosome formation. The ribosomes are assembled and are exported to cytoplasm through nuclear pores. Nucleolus consists of two regions, peripheral granular area and central fibril area. Peripheral granular area is composed of precursors of ribosomal subunits, and central fibril area consists of larger molecules such as RNA and ribosomal DNA. DNA in nucleus is wrapped around histone proteins to form a dense structure called chromatin. During cell division, the nucleus disappears and the chromatin transforms into chromosomes. The DNA wraps around histone proteins to form nucleosomes, resembling beads on a string. These nucleosomes then coil and fold into thread-like structures or chromosomes. Chromosomes serve as carriers of genetic information. Each chromosome contains genes, which are segments of DNA that encode instructions for the synthesis of proteins and the regulation of various cellular processes. Before cell division, a cell undergoes a process called DNA replication, where the DNA molecule of chromosome is duplicated. The result is two identical DNA molecules, each of which is referred to as chromatid. These sister chromatid of chromosomes are held together at a specialized region called centromere. The centromere ensures that each daughter cell receives an identical copy of the genetic material during cell division. Humans have a total of 46 chromosomes in each somatic or body cell. We call it a diploid number or 2n. These chromosomes exist as 23 pairs with one member of each pair inherited from each parent. Gametes such as eggs in females and sperm in males are haploid cells. They contain half the number of chromosomes found in bodies or somatic cells. We call it n number of chromosomes. In humans, the haploid number is 23. In this video, I have discussed the important points about nucleus and its components. If you want to learn more about cell organelles, then do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.